All right, y'all. So this is part two to ratchet, the ratchetry should I be seeing on the Queen's Flip podcast. Now, let me just state it for the record that I'm not like a avid follower of this nigga. It's not like I keep up with all these videos that he posts. But there is times there where he got interviews and he's interviewing people that I'm interested in. So I watch the interviews. Like recently, he had Jay Mills on there after he had a battle coming back to battle rap with K Shine. You know, I seen his interview. He got one just recently with a dude named Shay Davis. If y'all remember him from back in the days and shit, he was on the Rikers Island documentary and shit like that. A lot of people know about him on the underground circuit. And you know, he interviews even actors. Like I seen a dude from Juice on there, the dude that played Raheem. He was on there. You know, it was a good interview. And you know, Queen's Flip, he has a way to respect certain people from certain stature in life. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he has ways where he just disrespects certain type of niggas, or he talk to them however he want to talk to them. And sometimes you can find entertainment in pretty much anybody he interviews, but he's not always doing interviews. The interview portion of his show is probably the part where I would give a thumbs up to, like, okay, I can respect that. But the 90, probably more than that, % is nothing but garbage. It's nothing but bullshit, negativity, things that's going to lead people astray, things that people don't even think about as far as like negativity, as far as like this is not going to uplift anybody and do anything for anybody. This is just going to lead motherfuckers to the left and lead them astray. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, once they see the negativity and they see a lot of people supporting the negativity, that kind of make them feel like it's not even negative. It's all good because they got co-signers. This is, you know, a lot of people on low frequency thinking wave. This is how they think. Because this episode right here I'm watching, this is killing me. This is like fucking me up. Like, how the fuck do you really sit there? And the episode is literally, the shit is called Stoned in Motion. This is the name of the episode. Stoned in Motion, Lansky versus Zansky, whatever. The turn up gets real. And all they're doing is sitting there consuming wild drugs and alcohol. And they're promoting it. They're asking motherfuckers to call in so they can have a conversation about what's motherfuckers' favorite drug. And of course, you got people with nothing to do, you know, with little to any type of intelligence. They're the ones that's going to call in and partake in this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? This is open public. This is YouTube. Anybody can watch this video. Anybody can see this shit and click on it. Little kids see this shit. They see something. You know, they want to click the video. And sitting there and listen to these niggas, you know, promote and damn near praise these fucking drugs. That's not good. Like, if you're not prescribed to take these drugs, you should not abuse these motherfuckers. And there's people that's been prescribed to take them that abuse them, and they put themselves in terrible shape, and they have to take the pills. So imagine a motherfucker that has no issue at all. He just want to be high. Then he's taking Xanax and Klonopins and all these other wild shit. These drugs that should not be entering your body if you don't need them to enter your body at all. And a lot of people might listen to me and say, oh, nigga, you ain't got no life, nigga. You take things too serious. I hear that shit a lot. Every time I speak on something, somebody telling me I'm taking it too literal. But that's the problem. That's why the world is what it is, because nobody takes shit serious no more. Everything is funny. Everything is cool. Everything is love. Everything is accepted nowadays. So there's always somebody to come check you for applying discipline to a situation. Y'all could check me all y'all want. I'm never going to stop. This is me. You know what I mean? This is disgusting. This is not positivity. This type of shit should not be spread on the internet. I mean, there has to be other subjects y'all niggas could have dealt with, bro. There has to be. There's endless amount of things y'all could have sat there and make a show about. Put your brains together and, think of something creative. But that's not the point of it. The point of it is to aim low. It's to come up with the most simple, basic bullshit. Because, that's the level that most motherfuckers is on. The motherfuckers that's supporting and watching this shit, they're on that lowest of level. So you want to talk about all of the lowest, ratchetest bullshit that you could think of. And this is it. Everybody does drugs. Everybody likes to, hail drugs and praise drugs and discuss what they use and what they don't and what they used to do. And everybody likes, a lot of motherfuckers, the low-level motherfuckers, they love to, discuss shit like that. Be in conversation, about shit like that. See, Queen's Flip, he's not, the host of this particular episode, but he's in the background orchestrating the shit. He's keeping it together in the background, and they just the faces on camera taking the phone calls and giving up the coonery display. They're doing an A1 job at. Because a lot of us black people, if we can't really aim too high for success, we'll just aim low as fuck. I'll give you an example. It's like niggas that go in the street to sell drugs versus niggas who go to college for 4 years and end up with a great degree and end up with a great career. One aim high as hell and the other one aim as low as he could go. Straight like that. I mean, let's be creative, man. We used to be very creative. In these times where niggas got a platform that they can create their own shit and get paid for it without going to any type of training, without going to school, without taking any classes on anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be trained to make videos on YouTube to speak your fucking mind. And these niggas that got podcasts, it's the easiest thing to have. All you got to do is get a camera, a mic, whatever, and fucking make a podcast and put people on and link your YouTube with your Instagram and everything else so you get all your people to come in. That's it. I don't see nothing difficult about this shit. You could do so much great things, but this is what you choose to do. It's to be a fucking buffoon in front of everybody. Because as most of the audience is watching this shit, like I said again, it's low-level ghetto motherfuckers. But you got other people watching just to see what you're doing, just to have an eye on you. Just to have an eye on you. There's other people watching. That's not off your background. That actually likes to sit there and watch you destroy yourself and your people. But that type of shit don't matter to you because you're making a little money. You're having fun. You're young, so you have the excuse of saying, I'm young, I'm just having fun, keeping it real, But you're not looking at down the line. You're not looking at how we're being perceived because of this shit. Drug addicts and, drug addicts that you're creating out of this type of show. But like I said, man, I've been talking about this and people going, fuck with whatever they fuck with. And say I'm too serious. It is what it is, man. Alright? We gotta do better. I've been saying that shit. It's redundant at this point. Tired of hearing myself say that shit. Tired of hearing other people say that. But, we have to do better. We have to look in the mirror and be ashamed of our fucking selves. That's going to make us change and start being positive. There's not too many positive content creators on YouTube. It's not a lot. For the most part, people are just doing things that they know is going to get views, which is not positive things, It's always some bullshit. Them the ones that get the views. All right. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Peace.